So up in Eldheim Keep, you're going to be entering the keep, and on the floor where there's some demons fighting over it, you're going to see what is known as a Horadric Wayfinder. And this Horadric Wayfinder is pretty special. It's going to help you figure out where there are Horadric secrets buried deep within Nightmare Dungeons, and it's going to tug you in those directions and provide you clues and hints. So we'll see a little bit of that in action right now. Now, as you get closer, a Horadric totem is going to reveal itself, a gateway. And upon clicking it, you've got to fight a couple of enemies that are guarding it. But ultimately, you're going to discover that it opens a portal to an unknown part of this particular dungeon. So once we're defeating these enemies, we'll see the portal, and then we're going to jump right through. And so now we're inside what is known as a Horadric Strongroom. Now, first up, you're going to learn a little bit of the Horadric Strongroom mechanics. We've got a pillar here, and this pillar is going to help you gain more of what is known as attunement. And attunement is the score, essentially, for the Strongroom. And as you gather more, it's going to boost your rewards. But before you get into the actual Strongroom, you've got to choose what kind of test you want to take. And in fact, you can choose up to 3 tests. These tests are going to modify the Strongroom in some way, whether boosting attunement or giving you swiftness or varying up how the shrines behave in the Strongroom. So we're going to pick 3 here, and that will modify our run coming up. So we're going to jump in, and now we've got a timer in which to kill as many enemies as we can to prove our might to the Horadrim. And so you see we're playing around that pillar again. It flashed, which means we got the bonus. And now any of the enemies we kill at this point will give us additional attunement. And you notice on the side, the UI, we've got a great new UI here now. There are 6 levels of attunement that you can achieve, and each of those increases the amount of rewards that you get at the end. So obviously you're trying to not only kill as many enemies as possible, but maximize that attunement through clever use of those pillars we mentioned before, the shrines, the tests you selected at the beginning, and so forth. Now, at the end, you're going to fight a boss. In this case, we're fighting the Pyroclast. And that's just a final skill check before we spawned the Grand Horadric Cache. The Grand Horadric Cache has a lot of cool legendaries, and it also has a buff on it that will encourage you to finish the rest of that Nightmare Dungeon. But also importantly for our conversation, it's going to have something else. And that something else is an escalation sigil, which you'll see in your inventory here.